All aboard for another season of high school football. Shane right here alongside my teammate, Yanni Karakis. It's week 0, preseason classic games all across our area, serving as a little warm-up, Yanni, an appetizer, if you will, for when the regular season starts next week.
Shane, it's good to be back. Week 0 just doesn't have the same cachet as week 1, but at this point in the year, every team filled with hope, but sooner or later the cream will start to rise to the top. We'll know which teams are poised for a playoff run.
That's right, our very first Football Friday game of the week, including 2 teams that made the playoffs last year. Benjamin making the short trip down to Palm Beach Gardens.
You saw us live there at 4, 5, and 6. Both teams with hard summer camps getting ready for this moment to finally hit the field and with matching orange helmets. How about that? Gators with an impressive opening drive. Sean Butler on the carry, breaks some tackles, stays on his feet, and gets Gardens inside the red zone. Then Butler finishes off the drive with a TD plunge. Home team takes the 7-0 first quarter lead. Doing it with defense, too, on the Benjamin screen pass. Demetrius Williamson lays out the big hit as that Bucs drive stalls. Benjamin trailed 10-0 at the break, but running back Chauncey Bowens in the offense would eventually get things going in the second, and the defense doing its part as well, getting to the quarterback. The Bucs rally for the 20-18 victory.
How about Cardinal Newman coming off a deep playoff run hosting Jupiter Christian? And they were in full control in this one in the second half. The defense just doing defensive things, still attacking as Anthony Garcia comes down with the big sack. He's in midseason form. Then on offense, Wilford Kaku with some speed. Whoop. He's a dangerous guy. Will get all the way down to the 5-yard line. That play, though, comes back with a flag, but no worries. On the next play, Jalen Brown. No, not the one for the Celtics. Our own Jalen Brown. Strutting. Yeah. Crusaders crushed Jupiter Christian 63-7 to start the season. Watch out for Cardinal Newman this year. Just one loss for Martin County last season. Tigers at Seminole Ridge tonight, already up 20-0 in the second quarter. Tigers looking for more, and they get it. Denzel Alexander on the handoff, the senior, as smooth as a baby's backside. Oh. Yanni, I saw his mom in the parking lot. She said, "Did you get my baby on camera?" "Yes, Miss Alexander, we got your baby on camera." 92-yard touchdown, 27-0 Tigers. Hawks trying to respond. Cody Tillman on the handoff, but watch Carson Moore.
Ooh, helmet off.
What preseason game? Lays a huge hit to stop the drive. Martin County would get the ball back, and this time the quarterback rolls out. Throws across his body. Never want to do that. Evan Jackson shows you why. Gets the interception and starts heading the other way. Jackson, who also plays wide receiver, giving Seminole Ridge some life. A few plays later, Ruben Torrado finds a crossing receiver to stop the clock with the time running out in the half. But Seminole Ridge would miss the field goal to end the half. Martin County total domination, 47-0 winners. Now the 2 teams that opened up the season against each other last year.
Boynton Beach shut out St. John Paul II 37-0 to start their season a year ago. In a similar outcome to tonight's game.
It wasn't pretty.
Tigers in full control in the second half. Bobby Smith Jr. takes off for a big run down the sideline. He goes, finally taken down inside the 15-yard line. He had 3 touchdowns on the night. Moments later, Mark Arcelin gets this one. He bounces outside, little stiff arm to the defender, into the end zone to extend the Tigers' lead to 35-0. Cheerleaders trying to celebrate with the push-ups. Too many bugs in the air tonight. Look at them, they're like, gross. Final seconds.
Get me out of this country.
Eagles looking to get on the board. Omari Black comes down with the interception as the horn sounds. Boynton Beach shuts out St. John Paul II 35-0.
Both West Boca and Royal Palm Beach had just one win last season. Bulls at the Wildcats tonight. West Boca up in the third. Andreas Jakusic back to pass for Royal Palm, but watch Jesse Richardson jump the route. Comes up with the interception. Wildcat territory. Ensuing possession, West Boca going to the air. The QB rolls out, spots a man wide open at Tyler Cordero. Big gain up the sideline for a first down. From there, Elijah Gonzalez takes the flip and manages to break a few tackles. He's in for the touchdown. West Boca takes a 14-0 lead. Wildcats would answer, though. New quarterback in the game.
That's a big guy.
Yeah, it works. After the scramble, finds his receiver, and this play ends up in a touchdown. Wildcats come back, and they get the win 16-14. All right, coming up after the break, we're going to head up to the Treasure Coast as Port St. Lucie tussles with John Carroll, and Forest Hill makes a trip to Westwood. More Football Friday, the first edition, coming your way next. All right, welcome back. The very first Football Friday of the year as we head north now to the Treasure Coast.
John Carroll visiting Port St. Lucie, 2 playoff teams from last year, hoping for another run this season. John Carroll making it all the way to the regional finals last season. PSL, a first-round exit. Rams rolling early. Dawson Mail going up the seam to Freddie Pittman. Makes the catch and makes a move. Pittman off to the races. He's finally taken down inside the 20-yard line. A big first down for the Rams. John Carroll would cap off the drive. Tony Colebrook, big load in the backfield, scores with ease. Rams rolling right over Port St. Lucie. Just when the Jags try to get something going on offense, here comes the big man in the middle. Tyvon Eccles comes up with the sack. John Carroll with a convincing victory, 34-0.
How about Forest Hill at Fort Pierce? Westwood Falcons West on a 7-game win streak at one point last year. No score in the first. Falcons knocking on the doorstep here, but Cornelius Wilson closes that door, climbs the ladder for the interception to stop the threat. Falcons would get the ball back and go to the air after some scrambling here. The ball ends up in the back of the end zone. Look at this. In the hands of Andrew Munoz for a touchdown. Forest Hill takes a 6-0 lead. The Westwood defense already with 1 interception in this game, right? Michelle Eston rolls out to the flat, and the Westwood defense with another interception. Jalen Mons, and Mons is gone for a pick 6. Westwood will protect home turf. They get the 18-12 win.
Over at Palm Beach Lakes, new head coach Cedric Jones welcoming in Miami Central. The issue is they're the 5A state champs from last year, and they brought it first half. All Rockets on the punt return. Corey Washington breaks a tackle. Just look at the speed. He goes untouched, and how about a flip into the end zone? Miami Central takes a 28-0 lead. Right before the half, Trayvon Miller, like a knife through some soft butter into the end zone. He goes. Miami Central all over Palm Beach Lakes. 42-0.
Hey, we got Player of the Week this year, Yanni. We didn't have this last
Baptist Health,
year.
South Florida,
Shout out
stepping
to
it up.
Baptist Health. Remember this guy? Yeah, Martin County's Denzel Alexander. Also on the track team, Yanni, a sub-11 100-meter dash.
Wow.
And he shows it off right here. A 92-yard touchdown run to help the Tigers beat Seminole Ridge 47-0. You watch him again. Watch this move. Bam. He's going to make a move here to the left. Bam. This guy, like I said, his mom caught me in the parking lot. She said, "You make sure you get my baby on TV." He scored. She was like, "Don't worry, there's going to be more." So congratulations to Martin County for their win.
The next great Denzel. All right, other scores from tonight. Jupiter, Blanken Okeechobee out by the lake, 14-0. That game called in the 4th due to weather. Wellington starting off the year with a close loss, 21-16, falling to Orlando Christian.
Glade Central falls 49-14. A tough game for them. Booker T, a great program. Glade Central with some work to do going into week 1 as they fall 49-14 in their preseason classic game. South Fork, nice win over John I. Leonard. A couple programs trying to build things back, get to the postseason this year. Not a lot of scoring, but a lot to work on going into week 1 of the season. South Fork over John I 13-8.
Spanish River heading south on 95 to Pompano Beach, leaving with a 26-7 win. Nice win for the Sharks. Vero Beach all over Boca Raton, 34-3. Remember Tyler Aronson? He transferred from Benjamin. He tossed 2 touchdowns, so a nice debut for the Indians in a 31-point win.
All right, Dwyer, new head coach Al Shepman gets his first win with that program, going down to Broward County, playing Plantation. The Colonels, they get a win 25-18 in the final score.
All right, let's talk about some big takeaways from the night. I was at that Benjamin Palm Beach Gardens game.
Yep.
All Gardens, while I was there in the first half, Benjamin rallied back. Both those programs are going to be really good this year.
Yeah, I was impressed by Martin County. Martin County looked good. We know the season they had last year. They ran through the regular season, got caught up there in the playoffs, but Martin County was very impressive. And I expected a little bit more out of Seminole Ridge because they had a pretty decent season last year, but Martin County looked good. Cardinal Newman, man.
Yeah.
Cardinal Newman looked great. So, you know, a couple programs to watch out for.
All right, a reminder that all the highlights you see right now will be posted on WPBF.com. So make sure you share on social media, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and use hashtag FootballFriday25.
All right, we got a lot more to get through this whole entire season. We're looking forward to it. Make sure you check us out here every Friday for Football Friday. We've got Game of the Week and we've got Play of the Week that's starting this year. And we're going to go to a WPBF Top 10 coming up in a couple weeks. The top 10 teams all across our area. We're looking forward to it. Thanks for joining us. Gianni Caracas, I'm Shane Wright. We'll see you next week.